Welcome, I'll be reacting to Outlander, Season 1, Episode 15. This is not a market substitute, support the original. Now that is a cool castle. Well, I have to say this for them, they're efficient at it.
What grieves me is to think my wife will never forgive me for foolishly getting myself hung.
Aye. Nothing like a wife to make a man feel disquieted at his own death.
In this situation, when faced with the gallows or being shot for trying to escape, I think I'd want to go out fighting. I'm with Jamie on this. I'd want to at least try.
Darren Macquarie.
I really liked his character.
To think my last view of the world will be a bunch of ill-foured, pasty-faced Englishmen.
Yeah. Anytime now. Anytime, Claire. Ah! Wait a minute. Is Randall in a really twisted way? Does he have a thing for Jamie? Like an actual affection for him in his own weird way? Or is he gonna just make his offer again? Because he looks genuinely concerned.
Old as the connection may be, I felt it a kind gesture to come visit. My Christian duty. I'm sure you can understand.
I really, she just saw that Bible on his desk, so now she's coming at it with the angle of, it's charity, it's my Christian duty. I just love that about her. She's like a really compassionate Sherlock Holmes.
You are thoughtfulness itself, my dear. The prisoner's personal effects.
Well, at least she got in and out and hopefully witnessed a little bit about how it was defended. I'm so glad that she has him.
I had to think what would happen to me. Might be me up on that gibbet instead of you.
He seduced Sandringham, didn't he?
Until Sir Fletcher returns, you can wait here. But don't go wandering. Ain't a safe place for the fairer sex.
Your concern for my welfare is duly noted.
Yeah, the problem is if Captain Randall finds her, this whole thing will just crash down.
Is it my face you see looming in the darkness? Surrender this pride that you hide behind. And admit that even now, you're terrified. Give me what I ask, and I will give you the death that you deserve.
Ugh, no thank you.
Well, what good are keys if we don't know where he's being held?
Lass, we don't have the time.
I just need a few more minutes.
Well, we're in this now. Oh, this is scary. I've walked through castle corridors like this, and I don't know, there's this kind of cold draftiness that goes through them. Imagine them filled with enemies, too. The good thing is it is dark, so she should be able to slip in and out of sight fairly easily. Does this mean she's going to walk in on him with Captain Randall?
You're the broken one. You're the one that sees my face every night.
Ah!
Idiot. You could have killed him. Hold his wrist.
No, what are you gonna do?
No, I would.
Well, you found Jamie.
You'd only stop resisting me, I could make this so much easier for you. I'm here to help you. Don't fight me.
Help him? Really? Interesting. Smart. I like it. A way in. But how about the keys? How is she going to explain those? And what about the guard who got knocked out? Claire, you do not have time for this. You've got to get his irons off.
Yeah, it is you.
Keep going.
You truly have a gift for showing up at the most unexpected times.
Oh no.
Will the captain allow us to take the woman into custody?
No.
No, he will not.
Nice. Where's your knife, Claire?
Your hand, lay it upon the table.
I don't even want to know. Oh, not the other one.
No, the ruined one.
I think I know what he's gonna do, and oh my, oh my.
I curse you with knowledge, Jack Randall. I give you the hour of your death.
Well, he could have done a lot worse. Still, that's pretty freaky to be thrown down into.
Martha!
Don't shout so loud.
Anybody!
Don't say anybody, because there's wolves out there. You don't want Lupa showing up. I'd be drinking too.
For it means risking the redcoats coming around afterwards and levelling Eldridge House to the ground.
Eldridge? Like the Eldritch Terrors?
But I'll not put my family or myself in jeopardy.
I wouldn't either. He's doing the right thing.
I gave these to Ellen Mackenzie as a wedding gift.
Wait
I
a
wonder
minute.
if she ever
How
thought of
many
me
lovers
while
did she
wearing them.
have?
Well, you sure as shite didn't go thirsty. How many did you bring in?
You know, a bunch of cattle
19
charging into the castle would definitely create some mayhem.
out of 40.
I know how we can save young Jamie.
Why do you do this to me, Outlander? Why? Every time I think Randall can't get more creepy, he escalates it. The whole sequence with the hand. Ugh. I've jammed a few fingers sometimes, and I've dropped things on my hands. Very minor. And it was painful. When you don't have even one or two of your fingers fully functional, it kind of ruins everything. Imagine the whole hand like that. And now, nailed to the table. If I was Claire, I would be absolutely frantic. I'd probably have gotten myself killed because I would have gone right back in there. I probably wouldn't have even gone to get the men, or if I did, I would just be like, all right, we're going right back now. And we're going in the door I left open. No plan. I would just be charging in there. I'm intrigued to see what they end up doing with the cattle. If anyone has seen Bahubali, he kind of had these like flaming cows that went through the canyon. It was pretty amazing, actually. If anyone has not seen Bahubali 1 and 2, what are you doing? Go watch them right now. They're amazing. But anyway. Divara, divara. I'm sure that's not exactly what they're going to do, but in my head, when I saw the cows and I knew they had to attack a castle, that's just the first thing that my mind went to. This is not about Bahubali. Seriously though, Jamie he cannot catch a break. No pardon. He's literally nailed to a table. Also, can we talk about his mother for a second? We've heard a lot of people talk about how amazing a woman she is. So I'm hoping maybe someday we'll get some flashbacks to see her. And this is a show with time travel. Maybe we could go back and see her in person. I just want to know more, because she sounds fascinating. Also, Claire using the moment where Randall was jeering at her about the trial to just turn it around and just slap him across the face with that knowledge, that is fantastic. She's gone a long way from when she first arrived and was terrified to tell anyone about the future, and now she's giving away knowledge. Sometimes she does it to help people, like planting the potatoes, and other times, like this one, she threw that little curse at him. And of course, she knows when he dies. So no matter what happens, when he gets to that death, in that moment, he'll probably think she's a real witch. However, I'm hoping that we can change history a little bit and get rid of him before that date, because that would be much better. Preferably in the next episode. I think it's the last one of the season, and he's been the main villain this season, so I don't know if he's going to be more of a series problem or if we're going to be able to take him out. At this point, it would be a pretty satisfying way to end season 1, but I feel like that's not what's going to happen. I think I've seen stills from later in the series by accident, and they had Jamie, so I'm pretty sure he's going to survive, but those could have been just dreams or flashbacks, and I was doing my best to quickly click past them, so I don't actually know. We could lose Jamie. I mean, that's a possibility. I hope not. Now I'm worried. And I can't watch the next episode because I don't have time. Book fans, does season 1 roughly follow book 1, or is it just part of the book? Or maybe it doesn't really follow the book at all? I know Witcher hasn't even started the first book yet. I am planning to react to that whenever it starts coming out again. Don't tell me any details or spoilers, but I'm curious about, does this encompass all of book 1 or not? I do plan to read the books after I finish the series, and I might do a video about that whenever we get to it someday.